Hi friends and fellow flyers, fellow Gwillians. Yeah, this is my ukulele, and I've been playing the ukulele for several years now. When I started working at the music store, the lady that owns the music store, Miss Karen Bach, she's a descendant from the Bach family. She gave me a ukulele, and she gave me an orange one. Yeah, she gave me this diamond head ukulele, and it still plays very nice. And this one was before they done the change on it. See how this one has just got little splits into the tailpiece here, or the bridge, and then before it gets to the saddle here, and they are screwed on. So this was the little ukulele diamond head, and she said, don't sit. There's my AMA sticker I put on the back. I took that. I was the timer at the World Champions for our USA team. Rubber band powered indoor free flight, F1D. And so this was my ukulele that was given to me at the music store. Well, I have been asked what type of strings to use. We sell the Diodarios. We sell the Martins. But I'm going to test out these strings. Maybe these strings may be something we will get at the store, and I wanted to give them a test. So I thought I will share with you a technique for restringing a ukulele. Yes, the over-under method works really nice if you have nice, really good tuners. But sometimes when you're using, I'm not going to say bad tuners, but sometimes a lesser priced, or sometimes a sometimes the tuners just are not sharp edged enough, which I would prefer them not being so sharp. I'd rather use this method for restringing because you don't damage the string, and you don't have 25 wraps around the tuner, the metal tuning gear. This is a geared tuner, so I don't like having a bunch of winds there. So let's go ahead, and I don't have a mechanical tuner here, so I'm going to just loosen up a little bit. And remove the string. I say, why do you say, why don't you just cut them and throw them away? Well, I could do that, but it's going to be fine to do this. All right, so as you can see, this one has been was tied on. All right, I'm going to show you, and then it's, of course, back here at the back is tied on, or laced on. And so I'm pulling that string off. I'm going to hit pause and take all the strings off. Some people want to do one at a time, but I'm going to take them all off. Okay, I have all the strings off. I got a piece of terry cloth here. I highly recommend using a good quality polishing rag. And now's a good time to wipe things down. And we'll just wipe it off good. Maybe a little dust off of it right there. And if you use one of them little microfiber cloth, make sure you're using a a brand new one, a virgin cloth, because if it's recycled where it's been sent back to the, some body shops or mechanics will send their cloths back to return them back in, and they have them washed, and that way they might be able to have little pieces of metal in them. Make sure you're using a brand new one. Okay, I have it all wiped off here and put a little polish on it. Sure, why not just give it a little polish while it's got the strings off. That's where you can check everything, and don't never if there's a screw loose, tighten it till it stops, and then give it just one, maybe if you can think of a eighth of a turn or less, 16th of a turn, just stop, and then just a little bit of just a snug. There's no need of trying to really crank down on it, just a little snug. 1/16 inch of a turn, just very little. Once you get to the bottom and it stops, that's all you need. Okay, now I'm going to take the strings here, open them up. I think here's a thing to scan if you're looking for strings, which hopefully we can get. This is like nugget strings. They're like nugget strings, and these are got like Diodario copied. They got colored tips, which they're not Diodario, but they're making it indicate where you can tell which one goes where, and I kind of like that idea. I bought these strings back in 2020, so I haven't been. They've had them a while. I just thought I'd try them and see how they go. I hate to take a pair of some strings off. I like using them until I start seeing the strings will actually look like they are got little hairline cracks in them. Just a little bitty cracks. Maybe they just seem to really last. It does take some love to get the tuning. Once your nylon becomes fully taut and it's through with the stretching, and they stay in tune very well. So I don't like to disturb them once they become tuned. So it looks like our number one, starting like if you're holding the instrument, this comes from the bottom of the instrument, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so our first one will be A. We're going with the standard tuning. Good cooks eat always. And so it says that it's a red one here. All right. And what I'm looking for is and I'm going to tie it to the back here first. Okay. Red. I'm going to put the red tip through. Sometimes you can check and see if they're. Get back on my mat here. Okay, check and make sure that you don't have any kind of discrepancy between top and bottom, which these don't. So, and then I'm going to go around it. I'm going to go around this and around this. Just all the way around, see there? And then it's going to go underneath, but I'm going to be doing it the opposite direction because I want my tail to lay a certain direction. So, okay, I go this direction. Oh, we need about maybe 4 inches there. And then there's, I like doing 3. Some people don't mind just doing a half of one, but I prefer 3. 1, 2, and then the last one. That makes sure it goes all the way off the back, and we'll have that laced on. And then I'm going to snug it down good and tight. Well, yeah, sometimes you feel like you're all thumbs doing this, but okay, I got 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to I'll really work this down and make sure the tail is off the back, just like there. See, just like that. All right. Now this is the part that I was talking about. Pull the string up tight, and I go to this fret right here. That's going to go in this hole. It's going to go here, but I'm measuring it right there. And then I'm going to bring this around and tie me a knot. This is to prevent my slipping. I'm not turning loose of this. I'm wanting to hold my fingers there. See, I'm right there. I don't want to turn loose of that location. And then I'm going to pull this up and work this down to that location. Or you can just hold it up here. Make sure you got it to that location. Okay, I'm right there at that prima knot. I'm gonna give that a good pull. And sometimes you better put your string in first. It's just happens to have a bigger hole, but sometimes you'll need to make sure you have your string through here first. See, I got plenty of room here. Now you want to bring it around over top of the string. There's your string. You're going to bring it over the top of the string, just like this, and then you're going to go under the string. Let's see what they say. Here's the rabbit. It's going to go over the log, under the log, and back through, and you're going to pull this string just like that. See there? Can you see it? Now, right here. Okay, see the knot is in there. There's no slipping. Now you think, well, that's not too much there. Okay, then you can start with you want your string to stay to the inside of that. So we're going to bring out here and over the top once, and then under that knot. Okay, I went around and over the top, but it puts the string on the inside. And then with that on the inside, then we'll crank it up. This will never slip. This will be there very well, and it will be there very good. And then slipping causes bad tunage. Okay, now see, it only looks like I got 3 little wraps around that thing, and then I can trim that edge. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add to the other side, because I want the tail to go this direction this time. So you work one side to this side, this side, this side, this side, all the way to the middle, so that you can keep these little tails tucked in, and they won't be affecting your wrist or your arm or anything. So let's do the top one, or this is this was the number 4, which is the G, and the G says it's white, so there won't be no, it will be, let's see, blue and green. There's the blue one, there's the green one, here's the natural, where they says white. Okay, again through here, pull out, looking for roughly 3 inches, maybe 1, 2, 3, and then I want to go around it. Nope, I gotta go the other direction. I'm gonna go around it. Okay, around it this way, and then I'm gonna tuck one time. Two times, and then 3 times, pointing the tail. Okay, and I really pull this down good, snug, just like that. Making sure that tail goes that direction. Okay, then up here at the top, I'm going to, this time I'm going to make sure I get it through the hole. Remember, I had room because this has very large diameter tuning locations, and this causes the over-under method not to work very well. So we're going to go up here on your ukulele. We measure that location right there, and this is where we want to tie off a knot. Okay, see the knot? Pull it down good and snug. Okay, now we're going to go, remember, over the log, under the log, and then back over the trail. Bring the knot all the way through, and then once you have it right at the inside, you pull it down and pull it good and snug. Okay, and then we want to make sure that when we go around, and if it lays on the wrong side, don't worry, pull it right. This gives you opportunity. You can do that way, because I needed to be on the other side, but I'm doing a video too, so it's no big deal. These are great strings so far. I just went the wrong direction, trying to, so we'll undo. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure I try again. Go over the hump tree. See, the tail's going to the inside. You want the tail going to the inside of the pegs of the, okay, over, under, and then over, bringing the knot through to the back side here, and then pull this down and working that knot up against the back of that. Then we're going to bring this around and under that knot. So I'll just roll it across the top. I know this is, you're like, what did you just do? No slipping, that's what we want, no slipping. Okay, then we're going to crank her down here. Pull it down. No slippage. That knot will be pinched or sandwiched in there on tuners that don't have a sharp enough edge to do the over under. Okay, and then you can clip this pretty nicely like that, and then there we go. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up and we'll play a tune. It's a long video, but all right, it's all strung up, tuned up, and the bird dog flies. Add more to it. They sound okay. They're a little more seem to be a little more mellow. They seem to be a little more mellow than the ones that was on it. I don't know why, but they're supposed to be nigh gut. Here you go. Yeah, it's part of Elvis. Well, anyway, I play my instrument kind of hard because I'm wanting to tune it, and that will warm the strings a little bit, let them stretch. And the ukulele is tuned and ready for some playing. I highly recommend getting a decent tuner for a ukulele. Have a lovely day. Long video. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.